ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Mandalam 6, Suktam 44. This is another sublime but not properly understood Suktam in this mandala. This is from sage Shamyu Barhaspatya. Devata is Indra. Chandas Anushtup. Virat Va Trushtup. Om Yo Raivo Raimdamo Yo 44.1. O Lord of Wealth and Food Indra, you are the wealthiest and are most glorious, endowed with much wealth and good reputation. This extracted Soma essence, which is spiritual, is for your delight. This Sruk brings out the fact that the Sukta is devoted to Indra. It also contains a few attributes of Indra. The same comment is applicable to Ruks 44.2 and 44.3. Yeah? Shakmas Truvishagma Te. Yeah? Shakmas Truvishagma Te. O able to do much, Lord of Food Indra, your help and wealth is worthwhile giving to a thoughtful person. The extracted spiritual Soma essence is for your delight. Next one, 44.3. Ena Vrutho Nashavasa. O Lord of Food Indra, by which you are like an old and experienced person and act like destroyer of foes with your strength, that extracted spiritual Soma is for your delight. We go to 44.4. Tyamu Po Aprahanam Grinishe. O invokers, you praise only Indra, who does not kill or harm anyone, who is the Lord of Strength, is the subduer of enemy forces, is the leader of man, is very great, he is knower of all men. The Ruk is addressed to invokers and is self-explanatory. So also is the Ruk 6.44.6. Indra's powers are concentrated in the self. They grow through Vedic hymns of wise sages. Yam Vardhayandir Gira Patim. Vedic speeches enhance the glory of the Lord of Wealth and remover of miseries. Both the space and earth, who are charming, and desirable, serve his might. Few attributes of Indra are contained in this Ruk. 44.6. Tadva Uktasya Barhane. O invokers, let us spread the greatness of Vedic speech for Indra, whose protective powers, which are concentrated in one place, go on growing like the knowledge of wise men. No comments on that. 44.7 Avidat Daksham Mitro Naviyan. Friend Indra, who is ever young, knows his own strength. Enjoying spiritual Soma essence, he arranges dwellings for enlightened souls. Possessing good stock of food grains, he becomes a guardian for his friends, shaking the enemies with strong armies, desiring protection of enlightened souls. Here Soma could mean flowing essence of Atma, and dwellings imply the abode of the self. Second half of the Ruk may also have a corresponding spiritual meaning. Indra guards enlightened souls from evil forces. 44.8 This is an important Ruk. Ritasya Pathi Vedha Apayi. Indra, a genius, protects Rita or nature's path or righteous path. Enlightened souls concentrate their minds on it for prosperity and happiness. Bearing the great name, may he manifest his body, which is charming to look at, gaining reputation through auspicious Vedic hymns. Indra is the guardian of nature's path. Nature's path is from diversity to unity, from unity to diversity, as well as truthful path, which is from diversity to unity. The other one is from unity to diversity. Ruta path is unity to diversity. Satya path is from diversity to unity. Enlightened souls concentrate their mind on the inward-looking path to arrive at the truth. Indra, bearing the name Jivatma, manifests in different forms and is as described in Vedic hymns. This information is available in the preliminary pages of the treatise of Rigveda. This mandala forms a part of that treatise. 6.44.9 Dyumattamam daksham dehi asme. O Indra, please bestow on us the most illustrious strength. Please ward off miserliness of even old people. With your good wisdom and actions, please make us lead a long life and make us partners in the distribution of riches. Most illustrious strength could be self-knowledge. No further clarification may be necessary to arrive at the spiritual meaning of the Ruk. 44.10 Indra tubhyamin Maghavan Abhuma. O abundantly rich, possessor of horses or spiritual light race Indra, may we become givers of oblations to you only, who is a giver of happiness. Please do not look down upon us. Is there any kith and kin among men who is seen to be as close as you? O Indra, for acquiring wealth, enlightened men call you the inner impeller. Nobody can be more close to anyone than his own Jivatma, Indra. Indra leads men to truth, which is a worth acquiring wealth. 44.11 Ma Jaswane Vrishabha no Raritha. O mighty Indra, please do not give us up to hungry wild animals. May we never suffer in your friendship. You are endowed with abundant wealth. Your ancient protective powers are kept in men. Please destroy all miserly non-sacrificers and keep us away from troublemakers. Protective powers here imply existence and consciousness. Men here implies mankind. No further explanation may be necessary here. 44.12 Uda Praniva Stanayan. Indra, thundering like a rain cloud, brings up richness, rainwaters, which are beneficial for horses and cattle. O ancient Indra, you are the upholder of artists, meaning seers of Vedic hymns. You are the supporter of wealthy persons. May not the miserly men harm you. Both gross as well as subtle meanings can be attributed to this ruk. Wealthy men means wise men or sacrificers. 44.13 Adharyo Veerapramahe. O eminent non-violent sacrificer, you prepare oblations of extracted essence or born products for the great Indra, who grows by ancient as well as new Vedic hymns of the sages, who are admirers of Indra. He alone is the Lord of all the born beings in this universe. Ruk is self-explanatory. 44.14 Asyamade Puru Varpamsi. O invoker, in the delight of which the wise Indra decides to destroy many manifested forms of ignorance clouds, you please offer the sweet Atmiya Soma essence only to this fearless hero who has a good chin and nose. In this and a few ruks that follow, Soma could be gross, subtle or spiritual, giving three different meanings to these ruks. This ruk is addressed to the invoker, overall meaning of which should not be difficult to comprehend. Pata Sutamindru Astu Somam. 44.15 May this Indra be the drinker of the extracted Soma essence. Being delighted by it, may he kill the ignorance cloud with his Vajra. May he, who is a giver of great wealth and prosperity and upholder of artisans, meaning composers of Vedic hymns, go to the non-violent sacrifice, even from a distant place. Comment on the previous ruk is applicable to this ruk as well. 44.16 Idam Tyat Patram Indra. May Indra drink this worthy nectar which is fit for Indra and is dear to Indra. As it delights the resplendent Indra for his cheerfulness, may he keep us away from malice or malicious enemy and also from all sins. Comment on the previous ruk is applicable to this one and also next one. Ena mandano jahish shura shatrun. 44.17 O abundantly rich, brave Indra, getting delighted by this essence, namely the hymn, please destroy all those enemies who may be our kith or kin or not related to us or may be total strangers. Please turn back, confronting enemy armies and slay them, and also their warriors which are attacking you with weapons. 44.18 Asushma no Mahavan Indra. O abundantly rich Indra, in our battles make the great bliss easily accessible to us. O Indra, make us who are learned persons prosperous with respect to pranas or water and in the matter of sons and grandsons. The battle is for gaining self-knowledge and bliss associated with Atma. Rest of the ruk may not need any elaboration. Atva harayo vrishno yujana. O Indra, may these mighty horses or spiritual light rays which are easily harnessable and which give strength be harnessed to happiness showering chariots, and may they carry you here for our delight. They are showerers of light, like that of the sun. They move in all directions and also towards us. They are subduers of strength of enemy forces. They are bearers of Vajra-like weapons. May rays of spiritual light bring Indra Jivatma by drops of Atmiya Soma to the seer of the Supta and his co-sacrificers for Indra's delight and their strength. This could be the gist of the ruk. Ate Vrishano Dronamasthur 44.20 O mighty Indra, those powerful persons delighting you like the waves of ocean or rivers are seated in your wooden chariot. They prepare the spiritual soma essence of born products extracted by mighty persons for the mighty you. You are showerer of happiness. Here soma essence could be Vedic hymns or flowing essence of Atma to arrive at the subtle and spiritual meanings of the respectively. 44.21 Vrusha Sidivo Vrushabha Prithivya Vrusha. O mighty Indra, you are mighty like the sun in the sky. You are showerer of happiness like waves of water. You are the strength or soul of all movable and immovable living beings. Let this juice mixed with sweet honey, which is very delicious, be for your drinking, since you are the best. Physical or gross bearing of the ruk is presented here as overall meaning. Corresponding subtle and spiritual meanings can be arrived at by taking the juice in the subtle sense this time, and spiritual essence of Atma. 44.22. Ayam devas sahasa jayamana. This shining one, manifesting with strength in association with Indra, makes admirable dealing permanent. This creator of joy, or the moon or Soma, takes away the unpleasant weapon of his father and also illusions or wisdom. The shining one implies Atma, and the admirable dealing is association with Indra. Soma does not possess the sharpness of Atma, as it is an unreal flowing essence, or alternately moon, who has no heat of the sun, nor the spirituality associated with Indra or Atma. 44.23. I am Agranot Ushasa. This pleasure giver moon, Atmiya Soma or Atmiya Soma, becomes the good protector of dawns. He upholds the light that is in the sun. This one, who is present in three worlds or layers, finds out the immortal one hidden in the three self-luminous objects in the space. The moon illumines the world at night. Spiritual Soma protects the ignorance cloud till the dawning of self-knowledge. Moon's light is the reflected light of the sun. Atmiya Soma carries essence of Atma. Moon illuminates the space, atmosphere and earth with rays of physical grass light energy, which is present in the sun, in lightning and in fire. Spiritual Soma manifests in three layers: causal, subtle and gross bodies. Soma finds or identifies itself with Atma, the base behind the manifested self-luminous objects, the sun, lightning and the fire. This might be a bit difficult to comprehend. 64. Now next one, 44.24, last look in the sutta. I am Deva Prithvi Vishkambhayat I am. This Indra firms up the space and earth in their places. He yokes the sun's chariot, which is made up of 7 rays or having 7 rays. This pleasure giver Atmiya Soma by his kindness upholds a well-prepared spring with 10 fetters inside the basic Vedic speeches. Sun's energy is carried by 7-colored light, or his chariot is pulled by 7 horses. This Haim Soma is inspired by Indra. It upholds a spring of knowledge. 10 fetters are 10 Chandasas of Veda, or 5 sense organs and Panchapranas. Rest of the book may not need any elaboration. We go to the next Suktam 45 from the same Rishi. Devata is Indra Brubhutaksha. Chandas Gayatri Atinitrit Anushtup. Most truths in the Sukta are not difficult to understand without additional explanations. Comments on a few ruks wherever necessary follow. 45.1. Ya Anayat Paravata Sunidhi, who guiding well brings a mighty subduer of violent men and an industrious person from afar. May that youthful Indra be our friend. 45.2. Ave pray Chidvayo. Indra folds decide long life even in a non-scholar. He wins beneficent wealth with a fast-moving vehicle without or with a horse. Even a non-scholar can realize truth. Atmajnana. 6.45.3. Mahirasya pranidaya. His policies are great and good. His glory is ancient and his protections never dwindle. Sakhayo Brahmavahase. O friends, you should honor and praise the conveyor of knowledge of Brahman or Vedas. He only gives us good intellect and wisdom. .5 Next, Ruk. Tvamegasya Rutrahan. O Indra, you destroy the cloud of one. You are the protector of two. We see you with these qualities. Indra destroys ignorance and protects himself and Paramatma. Nayasidvadi Dvisha. 45.6. O Indra, you lead even your haters onto the righteous path. You make us manifestors of light of Vedas. So you are said to be a good hero by leaders of men. Haters of Indra can be said as non-believers of Jivatma present in one's own body. Brahmanam Brahmavahasam Girphe. 45.7. I admire the knower of four Vedas, who is conveyor of knowledge of Vedas, who is a friend of all and praiseworthy with Vedic hymns which are like a cow for milking. The Ruk is referring to Indra only as the knower of Vedas, etc. 45.8. Yasya Vishwani Hastayo. Enlightened sages say that all the twofold wealth and knowledge are in the hands of that hero who is the subduer of enemies in battles. Indra is the upholder of both objective as well as subjective knowledge. He is the possessor of physical and spiritual wealth. Vidrulhani Jidadrivo Jananam. O possessor of Vajra, Lord of might Indra, unbending before your foes, you please rend asunder all deceptions of wicked people and destroy them even if they are strong or firm. 45.10. Tamutva Satyaso Amapa Indra. O truthful protector of spiritual Sama essence, preserver of true knowledge, Indra, we desirous of knowledge and glory admires you. Tamutva Pura Siddha. 45.11. O Indra, you who has been worthy of invocation and been conferring beneficial wealth with certainty, may hear our call. Beneficial wealth implies self-knowledge here in this Ruk as well as 45.11, 12, 13, 15, etc. Dhibhir Arvadhir Arvado Vajam. O Indra, with your aid we shall conquer beneficial wealth with our intelligence and good actions, acquiring glorious knowledge with our quick birds, which are like speedy horses. 45.13 Abhuruvira Girvano Maha. O hero Indra, admired by good words in the battle for beneficial wealth, you become the great conqueror. 45.14 Yada Udir Amitrahan. O slayer of foes Indra, by your protective power, which is speediest, please increase our power by providing us with a swift moving chariot or vehicle. Here power can be physical or mental, so that chariot may mean a good mind or intellect. 45.15 Sarathena Rathidamo. O conqueror, being the best among the charioteers, you please win for us beneficial wealth with our attacking chariots. Ya ega ittamustuhe Kristinam. 45.6 and 45.16 O invoker, praise him only, who is the seer of all men and who is endowed with strong intellect. He alone is born as the master of all men. 45.17 You Grinatam Yo Grinatamidas Sithapi Sithapirudi. Yo Grinatam Ida Sithapirudi. O Indra, you who has been and is a friend of your admirers and are endowed with good virtues, please make us happy with your protective powers. Deshravajram Gabhastyo. 45.18 O wielder of Vajra, please grasp in your hands Vajra to slay the wicked and to put with all troubles to win righteous battles. Pratamrainam Yujam. 45.9 I praise Indra, who is an old friend, is the proper utilizer of wealth, is inspirer of students, and is the best conveyor of knowledge of the Vedas. 45.20 Sahi Vishwani Parthiva Eko Vasuni Patyate. He Indra alone is the best among those to be praised, is of true movement, and is the Lord of all objects seen on the earth. He is worthy of our praise as universal manifested self. Indra is the master of all men and Lord of all objects in this universe made of matter. Sanu Niyudhiravarna. O Lord of the land, with reasonable acts, please fulfill our desires with the help of men who are givers of knowledge, and with men possessing lands, cows and horses. 45.22 Taddu Gaya Sute Sacha. O invokers, whatever is in this manifested world is offered by you, let that be for that much praised righteous Indra. who is the singer of the glory of the self and who is mighty, using his phrase together. Nagha Vasurni Yamate Danam 45.23. He who is a storehouse of knowledge and is endowed with good speech, who listens to the words of wisdom of Vedic hymns and who gives knowledge to others, does not perish. 45.24. Kuvitsasya prahivrajam gomantam. Indra, destroyer of wicked thieves and robbers, with his wisdom and good action, goes to the cowshed full of cows of a liberal donor. May he reveal speech to us. Indra goes to give help to a liberal sacrificer. 45.25. Ima utva shatakrato. O performer of many deeds, Indra, these speeches of ours praise you much, as mother cows call aloud for their calves. Dunasham sakhyam tava gavirasi vira. 45.26. O Indra, your friendship is imperishable. O brave Indra, for a praiser, desirous of light of knowledge, you reveal Vedic speeches. For a man desiring speed and power of horses, you become the giver of horse, which is equivalent to speed and power. We go to Suktam 45.27. Samandasva Yandhaso. This Rik is the same as 3.41.6. 41.6. 3.41.6. Ima Utva Sute Sute. 45.28. O Indra, may these well-trained speeches certainly reach you, who is praiseworthy in this manifested world, like milch cows reach their calves. 45.29. Purudamam Purunam. O Indra, speeches of great scholarly praisers in this knowledge sacrifice, strengthened by the knowledge of great seers, approach you, the greatest among scholars. 45.30. Asmagam Indra Bhudute. O Indra, let our praise, bearing the best knowledge, be nearest to you. May this encourage us to acquire the great wealth. Great wealth implies self-knowledge. Generally. 45.31. Adhi Bhruvuh Paninam Varshishthe. Among the showerers of happiness, a carpenter or a craftsman like Indra stands above the bargaining traders. He sets himself near the land, which is like a vast island. Like a carpenter or a craftsman, Indra gives life to diverse forms made of matter. Forms may be living as well as non-living, and also inert. The manifested objects in the universe give pleasure to all living creatures. A trader cannot give pleasure of senses like a craftsman with his objects of creation. A trader can only bring monetary wealth. Yasya Vayoriva Dravat, his auspicious charities going in thousands of waves like the swift blowing wind like the swift blowing wind. They grow for immediate gifting. Tatsuno Vishwe Arya. This is the last of the Suktam, 45.33. All those venerable seers of hymns always praise well from all sides that shining carpenter Indra, who is a giver of thousands of gifts, who is a scholar and is a proper distributor of thousands of articles. Here, craftsman implies creator of the universe, Indra, the manifested self. With this, we close this session for the day. Viramastavat.